Okay, so as we get started, with our corporation from 1955 to 2037, we know more about the programs that it benefits in. Being able to know more about what it specializes in. For the most part. So that's something that the worker has more authority of doing. Being able to have more essence of having more character of the font for it. So that's pretty much being able to comply with the federalization rules of the detail at the end of the day. So that's pretty much where we're using more of the game plans of that district, or more for that conference at the end of the day. So it's pretty much what we're using to keep up with intuition of the performance of the corporations in St. Louis, Denver, Colorado, Phoenix, Arizona, that we're using in that area in 1859 to 1999 at the time. So it's pretty much as you making more of a urban day reference for a district and spot, or a spot and district in the New Testament. You being able to know more about about the faith and the spirit and the strength of those types of origins. And it's just pretty much what every other religion is learning about, that combines its compassions with Christianity at the time, for a majority of a bunch. And it's pretty much working with at least 95,000 members out of the whole America group at the end of the day. So those are perceived as prominent leaders at the end of the day, just because they have more performance towards having the right platform of performance at the end of the day. It's pretty much where they have different destinations and different sub points where they can add references and get revenue back, reference back at the end of the day. That's pretty much what you're using. At the end of the day, is your networking skills, your communication skills, and for the most part, you just being able to duplicate and represent more of what your sub point means. And it's pretty much what's important about EcoLeaf Maker platforms, is that you have different programs and files and profiles like that, so it gains interest in the common ratio of what the member, or what the applicant, or what the associate might want at the time. So it's pretty much dealing with the entertainment of the recreation time that you have with CNN, ESPN, or with any golf channel at the end of the day. Being able to use your being able to use different contents is pretty much where you being able to use more focus on the focal of the points at the end of the day. It's pretty much where you being able to combine like terms, and being able to use insurance agencies with tax agencies, and being able to use your government resources as well. So it's pretty much what we're learning about in St. Louis and Denver, Colorado, and in Phoenix, Arizona. And that's pretty much where we want to be able to do, as being able to know more about an oil field or a land field. Being able to know more about knowing more about the land field, and being able to sufficientate better efficiencies other than oil fields, other than all the time. So It's pretty much where we want to be able to think once for a corporate manner, and be able to think more positive and propelled towards at least 995 months of deferment. Being able to use it as a progressive um, objective at the end of the day. So it's being able to be a tool towards task manager or MoneyGram or MSN. You know more about what your central market and your state government is applying for you at the end of the day. And those are the components that my objectives and my compounds and my components fly around majority of the time. And it's pretty much where I just use my combined like terms and common greater factors and least common factors of the judgments of my federalism at the time. So that's pretty much being able to judge and describe points based off of your own private personalized points that you graded in the last 9 to 19 years at the end of the day. So that's pretty much working with skill and experience, and being able to get 9,559% of skill and experience in it, knowing more about area of sufficiency at the end of the day. So that's pretty much where we're being able to know more about software data, and knowing more about the entertainment on television at the end of the day. So it's pretty much a pretty chill opportunity, just like any other opportunity that you would see out there. After you reach 959 days of work at the end of the day. So it's pretty much what you get after you're at work at any type of function at the end of the day. So it doesn't promote itself for being the greatest, but it's putting itself as one of the great, and being able to use it as a great term is pretty much what we're using our corporate manners at the end of the day. So it's pretty much using $959 an hour, for reference tax as well. So that's not even revenue tax or trans tax. So it's pretty much where we're working on 335 different oppositions, and being able to know more about that, and being able to describe, and being able to complete the objective, with just describing our routes of payment at the end of the day. So that's pretty much where you get more efficient with being able to prepare and maintain personal wealth. So that's is basically this type of ordeal started in 1895 and didn't stop after 1995. So after 2005 we're still going. So it's 2012 now, and we're still looking for that. So that's at least working on 95 hours, 45 hours, 85 hours, and that's pretty much as you're getting through the novel of that book, you understanding more of its intuition along with the skill you need to be able to progress during that that challenge of exchange of the day. So it's pretty much where you're using more towards that reference. It being a 4-digit reference instead of a 3-digit reference. So that's a lot of times with the file 3.4 is reference for, as you use portions of your portions of your yeah.